Hey guys, Panzer J back here in Operation A View to a Kill. It is turn 15.1 for Germany, July of 1943. So let's get into our 4 tech rolls. We're going to try for radar, stage 2, 7 or higher. Advanced artillery, not on the board, 7 or higher. Rockets, which is at stage 1, 9 or higher, and logistics not on the board, 9 or higher. So artillery first, 5 we miss, radar at a 7, an 8 we succeed, rockets at a 9, 5 we miss, and logistics at a 9, 8 we miss. So 1 out of 4 the last 2 turns. So starting to even out. So radar goes to stage 3. Okay, how about purchases? We have $64 to spend. I think we're spending 63. We're going to fast build a fortification for Malta for 10. We got 4 infantry for 12. That's 22. Militia upgrade for 4. That's 26. Another militia for 2. That's 28. 4 more infantry for 12, that's 40. A jet for 12, that's 52. 3 more infantry for 9, that's 61. A militia for 2, that's 63. We save $1. And then we got a free fortification as part of the Atlantic Wall. That's going to go down in Denmark. And then we're also going to send back part of the Africa Corps. So how that works is you take the Africa Corps units off the board, you place them on the production chart, and then at the end of this turn, if they're repatriated back to an Italian home country territory. So there still isn't any, well, I obviously have Malta, so there's no planes on Malta, and there's no ships, Allied ships in the Med, so this should just be a simple process. They're obviously in supply to go back to Italy. So for the Africa Corps, what we're sending back are all the units here in Tobruk. So 2 artillery, a light armor, a medium armor, and 2 motorized infantry. So I'll take those off the board. And again, there shouldn't be any interdiction rolls or anything because there's no ships, planes, anything like that can interfere. Okay. So that is it. On to combat. We only have 1 combat move. So over here in Russia, we're going to go ahead and take from this army in East Poland, we're going to take the cavalry out of there, and that's going to come up 1 and then 2 into southern Belarus and take that. And that's worth $1. So our only combat, so move Germany from 59 to 60 and move the Soviet Union from 48 down to 47. Okay, so we do have a ton of non-combat moves. So let's start up here in Finland. So this infantry in Lapland is going to move back 1 to northern Norway. And then out of Helsinki, we're going to have this infantry and this artillery move into southern Finland. Okay. Here in Poland, we're going to have this entire force in East Poland come up 1, 2 to Podlachka. Joining that force is going to be these 4 advanced mechs from Warsaw. They're going to go 1, 2. So I'll put them on the card over here. Let's see, what else do we got? Let's see. This jet in Berlin is going to come over 1 to West Germany. The 2 Tigers in Bavaria are going to go over 1, 2 to Paris. We'll put them on the card over here. We got rail moves. So we've got our 3 infantry in Paris, and they're going to get railed to Warsaw. Our final rail move, we're going to take this 1 of the 2 infantry in southern France And that's also going to rail to Warsaw. I think that might be it in Europe. Okay, so then down here in the Med, we're going to take this naval transport. It's going to come out of port in southern France, and we're at a major port, so it can go 3. It's going to go 1, 2, pick up the 2 Afrika Korps infantry from Tripoli, and then it went 2, and then 3, drop them off in Malta. Drop them off on Malta there. And that'll go in port, although I don't think that's going to matter. I think I'll get them killed anyways, but served its purpose. Also in southern France, we've got a fighter and an air transport. They're going to come down 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're going to land on Malta. This heavy air transport in Tripoli is going to come out 1, 2, 3, pick up 1 of the infantry in Syria, 4, 5, 6, and land, drop him off in on Malta. Those planes there, those Allied planes, weren't on map or anything, so I should just be able to fly through that airspace there. Then we've got these 3 fighters in Tripoli. They're going to come out 1, 2, and land on Malta. And I think that might be it. Let's look things over real quick. Yes, I think we don't want to move any of those ships. Yeah, I think that is it for non-combat. Okay, so how about to unit placement? So we built a fortification, and that goes down in Malta. We got a free fortification for the Atlantic Wall. We're going to put that down here in Denmark. Let's see. We had 4 infantry and a militia upgrade. So in essence, 5 infantry, and they're all going down in Warsaw. So there's 4, and then a 5th infantry. We got a militia we're placing on Malta. We got 4 more infantry. They're going to go in Berlin. We got a jet that's going in West Germany. We got 2 infantry. They're going to go in West Germany. We got 1 infantry. Another infantry that's going to go down here in Paris. And then we've got a militia plus the Afrika Korps that went back. So the militia is going to go down here in Palatka with that army up there in northern Poland. And then for the Afrika Korps, we've got 2 motorized infantry that came back. And these are all going to go back. They got to go to an Italian home country territory. They're going to all go to Rome. So 2 motorized infantry. 2 artillery. And a medium and a light armor. All there in Rome. Okay, so that should be it for unit placement. Collect income. We're sitting at 60. We saved $1, so that's 61. And then we still have our 8 for now. I'm sure this will be the last turn for some of this, but we have 3 for Romania, 3 for Sweden, and 2 for Northern Norway. So that's 8 bonuses. So 69 is what Germany should have for next turn. So then on to my Spanish recruitment roll. We have 6 territories, so we need a 6 or less. A 9, of course, failed 2 turns in a row. Okay, so that should be it for Germany here. Let's do a unit recap. Let's start in the Mediterranean. So in C Zone M2, Germany has a seaplane on map, 7 destroyers, 4 regular subs, and 3 advanced subs. The Italians in that sea zone have a seaplane on map, 2 coastal subs, 1 fleet submarine, a light carrier with a fighter, 4 destroyers, 1 light cruiser, 4 heavy cruisers, 2 battleships. On Malta, we have a fortification, a militia, 3 German infantry, a German elite paratrooper, an Italian marine, an Italian infantry, a German heavy air transport, a German regular air transport, and 4 German fighters. And there's a Italian and German naval transport and port. Syria has 2 German marines and an infantry, and an Italian marine and infantry. In Rome, the Italians have 3 militia and an airborne, and Germany's backed that up with a medium and light armor, 2 artillery, and 2 motorized infantry. In France, we have a militia in Aquitaine, Normandy, Alsace-Lorraine. There's an infantry in southern France. Picardy has a fortification, 3 coastal artillery guns, 3 infantry. Paris has a militia, an infantry, 2 light armor, 2 medium armor, 4 Tigers, 4 advanced mechs, 4 SS Panzer Grenadiers. There's a militia in Belgium, a militia in the Netherlands. There's a militia and a fortification in Denmark. West Germany has a fortification, 2 jets, a militia, and 2 infantry. There's a militia each in Bavaria and East Germany and Königsberg. Berlin has a militia and 4 infantry. Southern Norway has an infantry. Northern Norway has an infantry and 2 marines. Southern Finland has an artillery and 2 infantry. There's a militia in Helsinki. In Podlachka, there's a militia, 10 artillery, 10 motorized infantry, 6 medium armor, 6 light armor, and I believe 9, 4, 5, 9 advanced mechs. So again, that's 10 artillery, 10 motorized infantry, 6 medium armor, 6 light armor, 9 advanced mechs, and 1 militia. There's a cavalry in southern Belarusia. Warsaw has a militia, 2 Italian infantry, and a total of 9 German infantry, so 11 infantry altogether there in Warsaw. There's a militia in Bessarabia. There's a militia in Bulgaria, a militia and a coastal artillery gun in western Yugoslavia. And in central Romania, we got a militia, 1 infantry, and then altogether from both Italy and Germany, 3 mountain infantry. So I believe that is it for Germany here on turn 15. Turning things over now to Pete and the common turn.